Because why usually people come, or why we get assigned to this room is that we need to improve our follow-up skills. We need to, and that's what we're gonna talk about today is because we're not doing this part enough, right? Because what happens is we let our mind tell us that they're not qualified, that they're not whatever it is, and it's just learning to put them in a bigger group, right? But so that, because if you have 100 leads that say they don't qualify, there's going to be a couple in there that work out. So you're not spending a lot of time, but you're still maintaining that. So, but okay. Well, actually, if it's logged as P has it. Do you guys have this?
I don't think we do. I just looked it up in my Google Drive on my phone and I didn't see it.
Yes, we have that.
Oh, we do?
You emailed it to us a couple weeks
Oh,
ago.
so it's in my email? That's right.
But I think you said you gave us access and not to edit it, but
No, I said make a copy of it.
Yeah.
Right, because we're gonna make a
Yeah.
copy of it. What's your email?
Kim@closingwithkim.com. Oh no, I got it.
Okay, cool. Oh, she already owns it. Look at that. No.
I got it.
Okay, cool. All right. So we're gonna go through this, right? So, I got a couple videos and I got a couple things. This is just about mindset. This is about, now, it's a little misogynistic.
Well, we watched it with you last time.
Okay, right? Okay, we watched it.
Yeah.
So the same thing, all right? Why is it? Where's the volume?
Oh, you're on mute, yeah.
Tell them that in a month from now, a senior broker's gonna call them back with an idea. But so who are these people? Average clients, 45 years old, from the Midwest, $150,000 annual income, $1 million net, has a local broker but loves a hotshot New Yorker who sounds good on the phone, you know? So the card's not gonna tell you any of that. It only has their name, address, and occupation, so you gotta feel them out. So, Peter Davis, Vice President, Parks Telecommunications. That's probably a fucking...
And what he's trying to establish here is just that he's trying to get the guy, I think, more optimistic.
Right. Every call is going to be good, not this is going to be terrible call.
Awesome, thank you. No, but that's the
True.
well, no,
I know.
but
I gotta like play myself like a good song or something, put myself up before I
Right.
make my
Well,
calls.
I don't know, but
I'm like, oh, this is going to be great.
Right,
If I answer so,
right.
I'm like, this is going to be awesome.
Right.
But it's that fighting
True.
through.
No,
it's
you're right.
it's about positive mental attitude because
1000%.
it's just what it is it's called a mindset of abundance. And when you have a mindset of abundance is somebody's going to buy, not no one's going to buy, right? That like so you either have a mindset of abundance or versus you have a mindset of scarcity. And a mindset of scarcity is, oh my God, nobody's gonna do this, right? Like
Right.
so just trying to because it's fighting through, right? Now of course we gotta have some quality leads there. It's not if it's all that, then it is all that. You know what I mean? But meaning, because I think the best leads are the leads that did not work with someone else or that are, you know what I mean? Why do I think that it's better to go through a pile of old leads? Why do you think? What is the advantage of going through a pile of old leads versus the new leads? What do you think, Kim?
Old leads?
Meaning you get a leads assigned from somebody else, right?
Okay.
Like that they came in, maybe they set an appointment, maybe they reached out to them, maybe they didn't. What is the advantage to that type of lead? Meaning, because at the end of the day, I can give you
Because they're not
1,000 leads that were failed, right? But what is the benefit of us calling through them?
Because they're not already working with somebody, you can.
Well, they
potentially
came
get
in,
them to
they
work
came
with
in and
you.
they talked to someone and now it's 4 months later. You're close, but think about that, right? Like they came in, they met with somebody and they did not buy. Our advantage is that now they're not being contacted for all the other people because the average agent gives up after 3 days.
Oh, wow.
Meaning, when a new lead comes in, they get a rush because they hit Zillow, they hit Trulia,
Oh,
they
right,
hit,
right.
they go to open houses, and they get a rush of enthusiastic agents calling them, and sometimes it causes them to lie.
So right now their phone is probably quiet.
Right.
Correct.
And they're like, oh, okay.
Right, exactly. And
Got
that
it.
is the advantage because now you're not, what it
They're
is
not
is,
inundated.
well, what also is that to me, is people mislead us often in the first time they meet us because what that tells you is they're getting blown up,
Right.
right? So they go into fight or flight, they go into a fighting mechanism, in which is what Randy talked about I'm not giving out my number again because I don't want anyone to call me because when you think about real estate, how many agents do you think everybody needs?
One.
Great answer.
It's
No, but that's the point is they only need one. So once they have, because what it is the person never thinks that the realtor can't do the job.
They know your license, they know you can do it.
Right, exactly. So once they're talking to somebody, they're always going to be like, I'm good. And actually, more importantly, they believe they're good. But that's what we have to fight through is because they become satisfied with, okay, I know an agent. I got 3 agents that are emailing me homes. I met you in an open house. I met you in an open house. I met you in an open house. I don't need any more contact information because when I find the one I want, then I can call any one of you because I liked you all, but I'm not calling you back. But I know that if I call you, you're gonna write the contract and we're gonna do a deal, and that's just what and this kind of thing is trying to teach you because this is about lead follow up. That's what this is about. This is just so that I can assign you 100 leads from the pond. And now you can turn those into deals. That's what this class is about. So making you a weapon. The idea of this is weaponizing you so that you're not fearful to connect to any lead because you know that whenever I get on the call, I can create business. And that's just the mindset of abundance and it's the mindset away from scarcity. But then it doesn't matter how old the leads are. So this was Jeff Seabach in 2007, 2008. So I was doing Google pay-per-click leads over the internet, and the people stopped calling me because there was a rush of people calling internet leads, and then I realized that the fortune's in the follow-up. When I can develop a systematic way to be devoted to calling leads and having the right scripts when I call, then I can always win. Okay? So, and it worked out, right? Like, I still converted $150,000 worth of leads during the toughest market there was, and because we sold 52,000 homes in that marketplace. But what I had to do was increase my amount of calling because nobody wanted to buy. Nobody wanted to buy. So then my mindset had a change of, I'm just looking for the person that says,
I want to buy.
yes. Not the ones that say no. Now, what it is I just have to, because essentially you're looking for the yeses, because right now we're focused on all the no's. That's what you've been telling me about, all the no's. There's plenty of no's. And it's just, what it is can I win all of the yeses, and can I convert a couple of the no's? Because there's something in that So it's just learning how to dissect that and to service them. So, but we're gonna move past this one. No, we're good. No, we've established it. You've all seen the video, right? Right? Okay, I was just trying to reset the tone of where we're at, okay? So the next one is, so what is he learning this, where is he
I
at
don't
in,
think we saw this one.
CRM software doesn't have to be so complicated. With Monday CRM,
Yeah,
setup
we
is quick and easy.
We did?
No.
Oh.
Monday, see?
Oh.
We get.
Seth?
Carl,
Hi, Mr. Davis. This is Ron calling from the Daily News. How you doing this morning?
Mr. Davison, I'm not interested.
Okay, I'm sorry to bother you. Have a nice day.
Wait a minute. Wait, that's your pitch? You consider that a sales call?
Well,
You know, I get a call from you guys every Saturday and it's always the same half-assed attempt. If you guys wanna close me, you should sell me.
alright.
Alright, start again.
Okay. Hi. This is Ron from the Daily News. How you doing this morning?
Shitty, what do you want?
It's not what I want, sir. It's what you want.
Ron, now we're talking. Alright, what are you selling me?
I'm offering you a subscription to the Daily News at a substantially reduced price. We're trying to reach out to people that have never had home delivery before.
Right, so basically you're saying that everybody else who already has a subscription is getting fucked on this one?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, well, I can handle that. So, tell me, why should I buy your paper? I mean, you know, I mean, why shouldn't I get the Times or the Voice, you know?
Well, the Village Voice is free, sir. So if you want it, you should certainly pick it up. But the Daily News offers you something no other paper can. A real taste of New York. We have the best features, more photographs than any other daily in New York, and we have the most reliable delivery in the city. Now, what do you think?
You know what I think, Ron? I think that was a sales call. Good job, buddy.
So you're going to buy a subscription?
No, I already get the Times.
okay, but
I was gonna say that.
what do I want you to take from that?
Don't give up so easily. Still go through with your pitch.
Correct.
Keep going.
What it is, I mean, here's the good news, is this is I will give you the Joseph Calloway story because Joanne Calloway just passed away. So, they sold $1 billion worth of real estate they were the first people in Maricopa County to sell $1 billion in 10 years, okay? They were good, okay? So we go to Mastermind in 2013. So then Joseph tells a story about that he used to sell Bibles door to door. So he gets 20 leads, he goes out and 20 leads don't buy. And he goes to his boss and his boss like, basically you here, right? Like, you know what? Not good enough, we gotta keep going. So then the boss, you know, he's like, oh, well, those leads were bad, right? Like Joseph is saying, right, those leads are bad. So then he gives him 20 more leads and nothing, no sales happen, okay? So now Joseph goes back to meet with his manager and the guy's like, you know, we sell a Bible to 1 out of 20 people, you know, don't give up, but, you know, obviously, right? So then, of course, Joseph gets the next 60, and on sale 57, or on customer 57, or no, 58, 59, and 60, he sells 3 in a row. What's the moral of the story?
Because you got better at a sales pitch.
Yes, maybe, but let me ask you a question. That is your assumption.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me ask you: when you pitch it and get rejected 57 times in a row, do you think your pitch is getting better or worse?
I mean, it depends on your attitude.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, me?
Do you start to trail off?
I would probably start to trail off.
Okay,
yes,
right,
I would.
like
I
yes.
would start to trail off. I'd be like, these MFers.
Right.
I'm just like,
What if I
no.
my Bible?
Yes. Right. And
I
it's
don't want to talk to you either.
right. And that's why it's a mindset of abundance and why we have to stay positive, because when we stay positive, then we
It'll
can
eventually
well, the thing is because to convert people, we need to have the best pitch, right? And we have to be excited every single time, because you know what sucks is that a lot of times people give up right when they're about to win. Right? And that's what the story is that unfortunately the law average always kicks in as long as you do the work. So you will sell houses over time as long as you call, right? So there's Keller Williams works on this theory all the time, right? Their theory is just with 100, if you have 150 friends, that it's called the Melissa theory, that 15% of them are gonna move on a yearly basis, 12 to 15%, so that at least you're gonna get a couple sales as long as you regularly contact people. So that, because this is about becoming a contact salesperson, not a person that waits for the phone to ring, because then at least you're gonna get the law of averages to kick in. Meaning if you know, it's why I push you guys to increase the people you know. Like let's say the statistics are is that everybody knows 150 people. What it is actually everybody knows 50 people, but you're in sales because you're in real estate. So therefore you at least like talking to people at some level if you're here. Maybe you just like houses, but at some level you have to like see, but therefore we think that you
I
have
like houses more than I like people. I do.
right, but you've accepted a job in sales, so
Yeah.
what it is because here's the thing is I don't like people either.
I know you don't.
I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert.
I know you are.
I don't in general just love conversations with lots of like that's just
I'm the same.
right, but
I'm totally the same.
but in work we have to have an adaptive personality. We have to be able to make the decision of I can overcome this, because for me it's just I wasn't gonna accept failure, right? Like I don't know where it's what is your motivation?
Oh, I gotta eat.
Great. No, that's fucking Maslow, man.
Right.
Maslow, absolutely. What's your motivation, right? One different than the
Yeah, I want to travel.
Great.
I miss traveling.
Hey, me motherfucking too, okay? Me motherfucking too,
It's a
okay?
long time.
What's your motivation?
I want to get Botox.
Fucking great answer.
Way to go.
I do. I'm
No.
like, I told my husband, I'm like, shit, I haven't had
Self-image.
Botox in like a freaking year, and he's like, we'll sell some freaking houses. and
Self-image.
get some Botox.
Great. But the point is that you need this in your office. Whatever is your vision board, whatever it is, needs to be on your wall, in your desk, there.
Do
So
you
what?
have vision boards?
What's that?
Do you do vision boards?
In my head.
Oh, okay. A
Right,
lot of
like-
people do. I just didn't know.
Well, I mean, the thing is there,
I thought
in
about it.
understanding personalities, 40% of the people benefit from vision boards.
Okay.
The people that are visual people, the people that are usually not money driven, right? Like I get motivation from success and the idea that I could provide for my family at a higher level than they ever thought they were. That's what drives me. Right, like so that no matter what, everyone past me is like I think of myself as a generational change to the arc of my family. In that I was the first one to graduate from college, and I can do this, and I can drive my entire family to a different arc in life, from an arc of living an average life to an arc of living an extraordinary life. That's just what drives me. And I win that by helping people, and why we're here today is because I love helping people. It geeks me out. Awesome. But it's getting that mind, that's all your positive mindset. So it's because what it is generally it's because Maslow there's 7 theories, and at the top of the pyramid is your value system. And it's just making sure that you're being true to yourself, because value drives everything else. Is at the end of the day, what do I associate myself with? Who am I as a human? What do I want to become? And then finding the motivation in those things to help, because when you get there, then making 2 hours of calls 3 days a week, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday is not that hard. And honestly, I mean, there's a guy, his name is Tim Heil, okay? Tim Heil was one of the best agents ever. So he created what was the home buying thing that we did for a little bit where they were buying the house from the people when the market was super hot? This market, they used to buy,
E-buyers?
remember how the company was the,
Is it Homeward or whatever?
Homeward, yes, he created Homeward.
The cash buyer or whatever.
Yeah. No. But see, Tim Heil was an agent, and what he decided is I'm just gonna call every day for 2 hours, but he called canceled and expires, right? And he was just playing the numbers game, right? Like he built the script, and that's what the Keller Williams way. But in this case, I think those are over called, and we're gonna call the new leads, and we're gonna go at it this way. But it's the idea is that I can create wealth through learning scripts and then just repeating it over and over and over again. And that's what we're here to learn and to accept, is realize, because what he realizes, 2 hours a day, phone calls. I could get everybody else to do like, I don't need to show houses. Joanne Calloway, do you think she showed houses? She just converted she sat in a chair, her and Joseph, this is what it was, this is me the first time. But it's the same theory of him, is that lead conversion is what creates wealth. Is your ability that when you talk to somebody, because you can send someone else to get to the appointment, but getting an appointment and then learning to convert that appointment, but somebody else could show up because Joanne sent somebody else out every single time. She created 5 showing agents. She was just, people would walk into her and Joseph, it was like grandma and grandpa, it was almost like Santa Claus and Mrs. Santa Claus, like that's what they were. They would walk in and she would be like, and she would pitch them, because our theory is based on what she taught us, and that is dangle a carrot. Right? The key to creating the appointments that you need is understanding and learning to dangle the carrot. Right? Dangle, I think it's 1 T. That is what we have to do. Okay? But we have to do it because we have to call, but the idea is that you're gonna devote more time, dangle the
I
carrot?
think it's 1T, yeah, you're right.
1 T, yeah.
I looked at the 2 and it didn't look.
I looked at him like,
Yeah, but the idea is that you have to call, but then you also have to have the script,
Right.
right? So that's what we're gonna work on right now. And that's what's on the board, okay? I'll take a picture of this. All right, so now, because what's gonna happen is this time I'm gonna teach you how to find the carrots. Okay, because the thing is carrot identification is hard. But first we're gonna, because in the theory of this, we're gonna talk about, because you're gonna follow this exactly when you call. Right? So we're gonna, I will play the who wants to go first? Randy? Awesome. All right. So you're gonna read that, you're gonna do the dark words, and I'm gonna do you're gonna be calling me. And then can you scroll this down when you get there? And just pitch, what it is let's just, let's read through this, hold on. And then we're gonna change these, but this is the house just for practice, okay? So you're gonna go ding-a-ling-a-ling, and I'm gonna say hello, and you're gonna say
Jeff?
excellent, and then I'm gonna confirm, and then you're gonna say,
This is very confusing for me to read this.
okay, let me highlight it more, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, you're
Because I
good.
keep reading the wrong words.
Okay, hold on, excellent, thank you, that's great feedback. No, so I'm gonna make it
I
easy
feel like
for
you
you.
need just some like colons or something to
No, here.
say them versus me.
Let's make it darker. Okay. I put the wrong one, huh? I didn't pay attention when I was doing it, I'm an idiot. Ooh, that's awesome. Control X.
Look, now I've made you just mess it all up.
What's that? No, hold on. No, hold on. Control Z takes you back, did you know that? Control Z, Control Z, Control Z.
I didn't know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I always just look for the undo button.
Well,
Yeah, I do too.
Control Z is the
Undo.
undo.
It's a really good trick because I find myself doing that a lot.
Exactly. Well, remember, anytime you're doing something more than twice, you need to Google it to see how to do it differently.
Right.
Okay? So, we're gonna add this in here. Okay, so now you're gonna say the blue. Does that help you?
Yes.
Let's make this a little bigger. So it's not only blue, it's bold. Because this is the definition of dangling a carrot. First you handle the introduction, and then you pitch a house.
So
Time honored, this is the single best way to find out if they're interested or not, and it's what we need to pitch every single time. And the goal is that you want to pitch something it's utilizing the guess wrong.
right.
Right? So this is based upon what I call the guess wrong, is they're not going to buy this house. You're just trying to throw one out that is in their ballpark for what purpose, Randy?
Capture their interest.
No,
Let
for
them
you
know
to
that-
qualify them.
Yeah, to know that
Because if they don't respond,
they're not ready.
they're just not ready or they're not qualified, but then you don't need to spend more time with them.
There you go.
Right? Meaning you're gonna come back to them a week later or maybe a day later and pitch them something else again. And once you've pitched them 3 times and they don't respond, either you don't know what they wanted or they're not moving. But either way, you're now only working with what? The people that responded. Because you know if they respond to that they're in the ballpark. And that's why this theory works, okay? You ready, Randy?
I'm ready.
Alright, go ahead.
Ring ring.
Hello?
It's Jeff.
Yeah?
Hey Jeff, this is Randy with eXp Realty. How you doing today?
Okay, what's going on?
Hey, I was just giving you a call to let you know we've got a great deal. There's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home in Mesa that's priced aggressively at $275,000. What do you think?
Where is it?
It's in Mesa, McKellips and that other road.
How big's the yard?
You know, it's a good sized lot.
All good, right? But the key is the pitch, okay? The one thing is slow down. Okay? Especially because there's a slight delay in phone calls. Often they're out of town or doing something else. And you want not to be, more importantly, it was my biggest challenge as a salesperson. Why? I wanted to make sure I could get it out. And I wanted to move on because I didn't know if they were going to buy or not. But what happened is they think you're in sales when you talk too fast. It makes you salesy, and you're not salesy. I don't think you are salesy. I'm a salesy guy, and that when I would talk fast, then people thought I was salesy. So in the idea of the last video that we're going to watch, it's about controlling the conversation, knowing that you have their attention, but also you didn't build enough of an excitement. I'm picking on you here. And you were just, right, like to me,
I was reading.
you were, right, but that's why we're here.
Yeah.
We're here to learn. That's all it is we're learning how to pitch the house, and you have to, the best way is the setup and then the pitch, right? The setup and the pitch. Remember how we watched the first video when Seth was learning, he was telling him, what? Tell him you're gonna pitch an idea in the future. right? In that first video, he was telling them a senior agent's gonna call you
Right.
with an idea.
Right.
The setup in every sales, the better the setup, just like a joke. If you set up the joke,
What's up, guys?
Hey.
awesome, then you get better results. Okay, so you call me,
Ring,
or
ring.
I'm gonna call you. Sorry,
Oh.
I'm gonna call you. You're gonna be the client. Are you okay with that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Great.
Ding a ling a ling.
Hello.
Randy?
Yeah, who's this?
Jeff Seabach, EXP. I was calling because, oh man, if I remember right, were you looking in Mesa?
No.
Okay, but because I have this smoking deal, I don't know, but you were looking in the Southeast Valley though, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I have this smoking deal. It's not on the market yet, but it's a 1-level, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, no pool, and it's priced at $275. Any interest?
Where is it at?
It's right on the Mesa Gilbert border. Right? Actually, I think it should be a Gilbert address, but it's one of those places that's like right on the fringe. Like, it's close to the freeway. It's only 30 minutes from downtown. I know you have to drive on the freeway every day to get to your, because I know that you're going to work downtown.
Yeah.
The power of the pause. No, but
That's good.
Right,
He's
like-
I don't know what to say.
right. No, but
You got me.
Well, and of course I had the advantage of lying, right? Like, because we were making up the story. But you have to be able to rotate. But I mean, but just understanding how that pitch is just a little different, right? Instead of, hey, I got this house, you know what I mean? Because that's what we want to do naturally, is we want to rush the thing.
Well, and I think honestly the reason I did it is because we were talking in like our Zillow meetings and they basically tried to tell us to get through and not. Remember how on the last Zillow call? like,
That is
how-
the first script.
Yeah.
The
but
first
it's
script is
get
different.
through it.
Okay,
So I
but
think that
this-
is my mentality.
This is a follow up. I'm talking
Right.
this is a follow up. This is not the initial. On the initial, you're trying to set the appointment
Okay.
because it's more important that you meet them the first time than you
So
say,
initially you can still kind of get to the point.
yeah, you're not trying to dance during that first call,
Got it.
right? You're just trying to get out to the dance floor. Right? No, but you know,
One step at a time.
if you show, I mean, it's like
One step at a
you show your dance moves before you actually get to dance. Like, if you suck, then you don't actually get out to the floor.
Just get to the floor.
No, but it's just but
That's awesome.
it's just understanding sales process,
Yeah.
right? It's doing the right thing at the right moment. So stick to the script the first time you're sitting in the appointment. This is on follow-up calls. We're trying, because you're calling back leads that may have been with somebody else or myself, but either way, we're just pitching it. So the idea is that you would have 3 to 4 or 5 houses. So I'm going to teach you now. Do you want to go through this? Kim, would you like to go through the script with me?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. Hey, great job, Randy. Well, no, this is
No,
what it
sure.
is. This
And
is, yeah.
practice makes perfect.
Okay. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Hello?
You're going to call me.
Oh.
That's what
I fooled you, and that was bad. It was my fault.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. I'm like, hello?
Yes, you answered. Great.
I did answer. I mean, usually I don't answer calls I don't know.
I want to change that too.
I know.
Okay.
Remember that? Yeah. There
Qualification.
was
The
one
better
time-
you are at qualifying leads, you can pick up every call, because I have no fear ever when I pick up a phone. I have a script to get out of every conversation in
Yeah.
less than 45 seconds.
That's great.
That's
That's
too
great.
long.
I need to do.
Oh,
But I need to.
well,
I do need to figure that out.
No, but no, and I will just stick on this moment. But to me, it's when someone calls me.
Yeah.
Tell me what they usually say.
I don't even.
Hi,
know.
I'm Cox
It's usually like a
Communications.
robot or
I'm calling you to see if you want to do the service. And I'm sorry, I was in another meeting. I gotta go.
Yeah. I thought you were an important phone call or something.
No matter what it is because the thing is I know that if someone's calling me, they're trying to sell me something.
Right.
Every single time.
It's even the robot calls, because once you pick up a robot call, then they never stop calling you, I feel like, you know? That's why I don't like the robocalls. But anyway.
Right. I just don't want you to miss a call that is.
I agree.
Well, here's the thing: the law of averages. If you missed the 3 calls that were your great leads, and now that's the idea of, son of a bitch, I let
Right.
the 3 ones go that were going to be the ones because you don't know. Because
Right.
that's what I learned when I started picking up the phone is that 1 out of 15 was a freaking great lead, and I missed it, but no, now I caught it because I was able to get out of 14 conversations in 40, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. I hang out with people, I have no problem. So I can get out in 10 seconds too, Randy. But the point of it is you want to ask them, are you a realtor, are you a buyer or a seller? I mean, you want to qualify. If they say they're a buyer or a seller, you want to keep talking. But
So what do you
everybody-
just say, hello, who's this?
I just say, hello, it's Jeff, how can I help you? They give me their pitch, and then based upon what they say is, yeah, I might ask them one question back, but then I'm like, oh my god, my mom's in town and she's here, I gotta go. Like I got 7 different ways that I
My
can
mom's
say.
in town.
Well, no, but think about the things. No, well, no, but you
I
have
mean, he's got them all, I gotta write this down.
because
Good.
I use them.
Right, of
Think
course.
about this. Think about this. You're with a client. The phone rings. What excuse would you take? Meaning what is the and someone says that there's an urgent call. You get an urgent call, right? But you're with a client, right? Like imagine it came through and it said urgent call. What are the reasons why you would leave an appointment? Think about that.
Something's going on with my kid.
Exactly. Something with your kid, something with
A
your
real
spouse,
Yeah.
something with your mother, right?
Yeah, family emergency.
Same reasons why that you're gonna hang up on the lead that is trying to sell you
Right.
something is, oh my god, my mom's calling, I gotta take it. Oh my god, I have an
Right.
emergency. Oh my god, whatever it is, I apologize, I'm sorry. Text me your information and I'll call you back. And then report as junk when they text you. Just automatically
That's
swipe
true.
it
Yeah,
automatically.
I do that all
Right?
the time.
Right?
Junk.
Right? And
Junk.
it report as junk and then they block it, right? But I mean, just ideas of how to be able to pick up more phone calls and get out of those phone calls.
Right.
I learned in 2011 to be successful, I have to pick up every single phone call. And then I have to be able to adjudicate that call immediately, qualify, whatever you want to say. So, all right, let's look at, you're going to call me.
Okay, ring ring.
Hello?
Jeff?
Yeah?
Hi, this is Kimberly with EXP Realty. I'm a
Kim.
realtor.
Hi, Kim.
I was calling to let you know I have a great deal. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. It's located in Mesa, and it's priced super aggressively for $275,000. Do you have any interest?
So good. Your speed was good. Your pitch was good. I just want you to. I didn't
more
feel
excited?
I didn't feel your passion
Yeah,
about it.
I'm
like
not
like
super
you
passionate about a
said the words.
$275,000 house.
You slowed it down. You said that. Okay. All right. So let's work on our mindset
Okay, yeah.
of okay, who is gonna be excited about a house for 275? Who is gonna be super excited about a house for 275?
Nobody I know personally.
Okay, great. Okay, all right, let me help you. That's a mindset of scarcity. Okay, someone that's qualified only up to 275.
Yes. So like maybe a first time home buyer, somebody that's like
Okay,
in a
right,
rental situation.
right. So
Yes.
that
Like, you're
again,
not gonna believe
Again,
this.
it's
Like,
about-
I finally got something that's
Right.
like price range.
right? You have
Brings you out
to
of that rental situation. Yes.
you
I
have
got
to
you.
believe.
Yes.
Okay, that I'm pitching this and that somebody's gonna think this is a deal.
Yes.
But
Right,
remember, because you're calling back someone, Cause you're gonna pick an example that's close to what you think they wanted. So it is gonna work for them, right? Because what's gonna happen when you're calling leads, you're gonna see they were looking at 150. They were
So
looking
you
at
do, you'll dangle a carrot per whatever they looked up. You'll do like a carrot for each
An
person.
individual carrot for the.
Yeah. Do you
lead.
usually do that?
Yes.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
you customize the carrot.
Oh.
Right, you customize the carrot to the specifications of the buyer. Now, generally, but you have to learn not to be too OCD about it.
I know, because that. I
Right?
know.
It's-
I went
the thing
down a whole
is,
rabbit
the thing
hole.
is they're not buying the house.
I know. You're
What
right.
I'm trying to do is get inside their bubble, inside the 3-mile range, inside the 5-mile range of where they're looking, inside, like, because if they're looking at 250, they'll respond to anything from 200 to 300. Right?
Right.
When they're looking at 400, they'll respond to anything from 350 to 550. Right? Like just understanding that. And then if they're looking in Gilbert, I could maybe go Queen Creek, or I could go Chandler, or I could go Mesa, or I could even go AJ.
Right.
But because if it's a deal, they'll what they'll call change their parameters to accept that. So, but what the idea is that when you're calling, you really want to just prepare 5 of them. Because mostly if you're both in the Southeast Valley, you're gonna have a Mesa house, you're gonna have a Mesa 2-level house, you're gonna have a Mesa 2-level house with a pool, one with 2-car garages, one with 3-car garages, and it's gonna range from 200 to 600,000, right? Like so you just gotta decide which one when it pops up and you're like, and it sees it, you're just gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna pitch this one.
Yeah.
But the good news is then if you pitch one that's wrong, then you can then go to pitch a second one. Right, that's why, ideally, if you're looking in the Southeast Valley, you got one in Tempe, you got one in, one with more land, like the diversity of it's called your tool belt.
Okay.
Right? My tool belt is the houses that I'm gonna pitch. So what does a house that you wanna pitch entail? We're gonna go to MLS. So good job. All of you, this is great. We're all here, we're good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to MLS and I'm gonna teach you how to pick a house. Cause this is the gold. Cause the closer you can have one close to what they have, the more people that go, oh yes, I'm interested. Right? Cause sometimes you're not gonna have the right criteria and sometimes you are, but you still have to get, because if you have no criteria, you just pitch a lower 1-level house because that's what everybody likes, right? No pool, right? Just a general smoking deal. 275, 4-bedroom, 2-bath is probably
A crazy deal.
right. It's a crazy deal. So if you can find one that's in that range, that's just what you pitch when you don't know what they wanted.
It's all burnt down on the inside.
Well, here's the
It's
thing
a
is-
great-
Exactly.
Because the other thing is that wealthy people will buy investments.
True.
So they may not, if you mention it, oh well, you can rent it. You can if they're like, oh, we're not looking there. Well, I was pitching it as a rental. Like this thing is gonna cash flow $500 a month. I didn't know if you were ready to hop in and make 500 extra bucks for really doing nothing. Oh well, maybe I am, right? Like,
Right.
So it's just working on your carrot pitching. So how do we find them?
What I do, I always just go to the coming soon listings first. But
So you do a lot of coming soons.
like when I dangle the carrot, I usually do those because they're not ones that they could have maybe seen on
Right.
their own already.
Right.
But we'll see what Jay says.
I'm just an idiot here. I can't log in, right? So. Alright, so what makes up a good carrot? Do we have that here? Let's call this carrot identification. Okay. What is the most important thing about a carrot?
They haven't seen it.
Not just they haven't even, because when you define seen it.
Like on the internet or any kind of.
Exactly. Okay, good. Yes. Meaning they have not come across it. They're unaware, right? Like the idea is the element of you have something that they have not identified. So obviously this is going to be what type of houses?
The coming soon houses.
The coming soon and the new active 0 days on market. Exactly.
They could have
That,
seen it, but the chances are low.
what's that?
They could have seen it, but the chances are low.
Right. And but
But yes,
that is what
not
you,
something that's been on the market for 30 days.
right.
That I've seen 100
Right,
times.
they have not seen it on internet or visited home is best, okay? So we're gonna start with one, right, coming soon and active, what I'm gonna call 0 days on market. Sal, what is 0 days on market? Why do they specifically say 0 days on market?
Because it was listed today.
Correct,
So
right?
They might not have seen it.
Exactly. So now when we go to, so what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna start, so we're gonna go quick search. I'm gonna start with active. So what's our city? What's the first one we're gonna build here? Name it.
Chandler.
Chandler, great. Chandler,
I'm looking there now for something.
great.
Are you?
Alright, awesome.
And
Where'd you
Intel
get that
Gaming.
lead? No way.
Okay, so let's go to, now I'm also gonna use a hotkey, Control F.
Rental.
Oh,
Control F, and I'm gonna go to agent days.
is he looking for a house?
So you can rent it out, yeah. To Intel people.
Alright, so where is agent days? You
Uh,
see it?
You have to actually
Add
just
field,
go. You don't want to type agent days. You want to click add field, but then do just ADOM.
Yeah,
For
agent
whatever
days.
reason, if I type agent days, it never comes up. I have to abbreviate it.
You're good. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go, let's just try 0. There's 2 that was perfect.
Nice.
Okay, so then so now we have,
455.
right? So we have coming soon, we have city. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That was, because now we're gonna add into because I had active and now I'm gonna add coming soon.
They're both by you.
There's only 2? Oh, because it would be agent days is different, but let's do the active first and then we'll do the. Alright, let's look at these 2. Awesome. So which one are we gonna pick, Kim?
The 455.
Exactly. I mean, ideally, most of your carrots you want to be lower price range, not higher price range, because most of your leads are gonna
Right.
be, alright, so awesome, that's our house. Now that is a 2-level, right,
Townhouse.
2-car garage, but we're gonna follow the format of we need to pitch never the address. That is keep private for now.
Right, because you don't want them to. I need to see this house with somebody else.
Right.
Correct. Correct. And then when they say, well, can't you give me the address? Your script is, this is one that I found and I can only take you there, right? Like I'm not. What did it? No, but what you.
Well,
the
if
point
it's
is.
coming soon, couldn't you say that it's not technically on the market yet? And
Of course, yes. So if it is on the market, say either way. But I think it's okay at that point to say, I've been burned before. I have been. This is a good thing to write down. I have been burned before, and I pride myself on customer service but I also need to feed my family, and I will meet you there, or I will meet you and take you there, as I need to get paid.
So you'll actually meet them and drive them there?
Well, to me, because I mean,
If you're
as
not
soon
gonna
as
give
you
them
text
that.
them, you gotta give them the address. You'd be
Yeah.
like, you just tell them, meet me at Starbucks at the thing, and I'll follow me over.
Oh, and you can follow, okay.
Right?
No one's getting in my car, okay.
Right, yeah, no, yeah, so I will meet you at
People
Starbucks,
go in your car.
People's not, no one's
you
getting
know,
in my car.
at Brown and Sauceman, and that's in Mesa, at Chandler Heights and Arizona Avenue, and there's a Starbucks there, and I'll meet
Okay,
you,
nice.
and, right, like, you know, whatever, you get the idea, right? You meet them, and then they follow you. And then the key is, the second part of that script is, if I'm going to show them one, what do I gotta do?
Find more.
To always take three, right? To try to always take more. Okay.
You don't want
And ones that are-
you want to be done. You want to be able to.
Right, exactly. You
Build
want
that
to
rapport
be able
and see those
to.
houses.
Great job, Randy. Excellent. Okay. But now we have the deets, right, for this one, because we always need beds, baths, pool, no pool, and then levels, but you're not gonna talk about levels because that is something that a lot of buyers, meaning empty nesters, don't want a 2-story, so you don't wanna give up the goat unless you know that they're looking at 2 stories. Again, it's just something that you keep private, you know, levels and then price. Cause what happens with leads is a lot of times, especially in the lower price ranges, they're just looking for one that fits their price range, and there's not a lot, they don't have, once you get the wealthier people, then they're a lot more pickier, but in this price range, you're just really sticking to price level and
You
then
just want a house.
Right,
pool or no pool, right? Awesome,
you have pool at number 6.
thank you. Okay, so now let's fill those dots in, right? So this house is a 3, 2.5 with a 4. Right, so bedrooms, what is my number if it's a 3, 4?
3.
It's 4.
Oh, okay, because it
Because you
has
can market it as a
potential.
4-bedroom.
Well, everybody has a different definition for what a bedroom is. Everybody has a different thing. There's 4 rooms. When they say that, well, you know, the definition for bedrooms is really, because some people are like, well, it doesn't have a closet, that's not a bedroom. Well, that's not the definition.
In
Gotta have
Chicago
both, right?
was.
That's what it's known for. That's not what it is. I mean, the thing is, let me say it this way.
I guess that's the appraiser in me though. So I guess that's different realtor versus appraiser.
Correct.
So,
No,
yeah.
it is, the thing is if it's got a room and it's got a, I mean.
So would you consider a loft a bedroom?
When I grew up as a kid in
You would sleep in the loft.
Well, no. My aunt
We're
Judy.
poor.
My aunt Judy was a lady that just loved people, and she's selfless, and she can't manage money, but she's one of the best humans I've ever met. Okay, so she spent all of her time at the church, and anyway, she would bring home stray kids, and people would, you know, come. No, but there were
They would
just.
say stray cats.
No,
He said stray
but
kids.
she adopted 2 kids, like she just, and they took the front room and they put a curtain across and the kids slept in the front room and they called that a bedroom, and I'm just, you know,
Right.
if someone wants to question me, I was just like, well, I don't know your situation. To me, there was another room and I was just.
Put a bed in it. Now
Right,
it's a bedroom.
like you know, I didn't know, you know what I mean? It's just learning scripts to get you through the
Okay.
challenges, okay?
Okay.
In general, though, 90, you know, the bigger question is with the plus bedroom is knowing if it's a loft or not. And because you're doing this, you ideally want to pitch stuff because more people like 4 bedrooms or not. So we're going to look at this floor plan, meaning it's not a great carrot if it's not a 4 bedroom. So we want to make sure it's not a loft.
It's right there. That's it right there. I know it is.
You don't think that's a 4-bedroom house?
Well,
It's
that
a
loft
townhouse.
was the bedroom. That's right.
That's
it's
your
right
den,
there.
your bonus area.
That's what she's calling the 4.
How is this? I mean, oh, because it's a
It's
condo.
a townhouse.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Okay, cool. All right.
I
So-
mean, but it's
okay.
$450,000 in Ocotillo, so that's
Oh.
actually a really good deal.
Okay,
I
but
might
still,
have
no,
to
but you would just,
Should.
but remember, we're building our thing, so we're gonna call this one a 3-4. Because it's a loft. We don't want to mislead them, right?
Right.
So this is a 3, but it's got a loft area that could be enclosed.
Yeah.
That's how I'm pitching it. It could be enclosed to be a bedroom, so, right? So
Yeah.
Bav's is what, 2.5? Pool,
And then just community.
community, yep.
It's got a great community pool.
Great community pool, right? 2 levels, okay, and our price is $455. But in Ocotillo, which is a
Hoity-toity part of Chandler.
exactly right.
Because that's where I live.
Ocotillo, right? Right, makes a steal. No, but you're.
It is.
But you're just trying to write up
Like,
your
wrap
carrot.
it up.
Okay, so now let's go to where we're gonna find other carrots. We're gonna go to active this time. We're gonna go to coming soon. Sorry, same thing. Chandler.
No coming soon.
It's Wednesday. Yeah,
Yeah.
Thursday will be full.
Yeah.
But the idea is, yeah.
So you gotta do the,
Get to
days
take
of
away
market.
take away the 0.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
23.
23.
Always. This is why we use coming soons, is because there's always lots of them, and now we got lots of choices. And I was just showing you that you could also do actives first because
Okay.
I did
But-
have it coming soon yesterday, and we're gonna go see it on Friday.
exactly. Give me 5. Great job. But that's the idea, is that you want to be calling pitching. So now you're gonna take this one out. That's a 2-2. You're gonna take a 4-2. You're gonna take a 3-2. You're gonna take 2 levels. You're gonna take a pool. You're gonna take your different price. You're gonna have one at $250. Ideally, this is where you're gonna have to, like when I leave you, you're gonna take your carrots and you're gonna
Yeah.
pick the ones that you want to. Do not spend a lot of time on the details. What you want is you want to stick to the bedroom bathroom ratio that you're looking for. The pool, like we're looking for, in this case, we're looking for a 4-bedroom, at least 2 baths. We're looking for a pool, and a no pool, we're looking for 1 levels than 2 levels.
Yeah.
And then we're looking for price ranges, meaning 200, 300, 400, 600, 700, 800, whatever our range is for the area where you're at. Those are your carrots.
Okay.
Do you feel that I was Christ-like and I taught you how to fish?
Wow.
Well, I'm trying to teach you how to fish. I'm not.
No.
I'm not going to do the work for you. It's the work
No.
is you guys are going to do the work. You're going to make the calls. You're going to have a mindset of abundance. I mean, now it's your chance to call. But first, we got to do the work of coming up with our carrots. Because once we get the carrots, now, Randy, you have the scripts.
Right.
Right now, you have the confidence because now you can call anybody, and you're just going to pick one of the houses that you designated.
Very good.
All right, questions, because now you're gonna call for a half an hour, but this was because this is a setup for the day. But each day we want to call more.
Trying to think if I have any questions.
I'm here. I'm gonna be here. But start right away when you sit down right now before you leave. Start looking up houses. I mean, even if you guys want to do it as a group exercise, logged in as me, to come up with the five together. Because you can do it faster, so each of you, because what you want to do is you want to come to this script here and you want to go file on your version, make a copy, and then maybe you create a file that's just called carrots. Because every week it's going to change.
Right.
But you can pitch the same carrots usually for 3 days, right? Like to me, because it's the coming soon, or you kind of look for one more on Thursday, you look for one more or 2 more on Friday.
And
like that make a file called carrots like in the beginning of the week.
Well, it's just, yeah, I mean, I think calling is best, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning is when you're gonna reach more people, so those are the hours that you wanna dedicate to the follow-up. But you're gonna your goal is to create appointments. But the way you're gonna create appointments is you're gonna pitch the carrots. How does that sit with you, Sal?
Yeah.
Is that good? Is this what you're doing now?
Like loosely.
Loosely, right? So let's tighten it up. Let's
Yeah.
follow it. Let's do it. Great job. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you. Good deal.
Okay.
Do you want
I'm gonna-
drive?
I think I'll probably do individual and just